What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junk Drummer TV. It was the summer of 2018, and the band that I had been in for about 6 years up to that point had reached a nice level. Nice level meaning we were able to tour regionally and draw fans most of anywhere that we would go. We had released a record, a live record, and then we were getting ready to release a 45 single. We had reached that level that a lot of bands find themselves in, where you can keep doing what you're doing at that level. But inevitably, when a band gets there, they need help from above. They need someone that has a well-adorned office with oak furniture to help you out. You need a money man. And that's been the thing that every band and artist has tried for almost 100 years now, to figure out how to get someone with money to help you with your art. And we had reached that level. We were getting older. In 2018, little did we know, we were 2 years away from total shutdown, which is what ultimately killed that band. We were getting older. We'd already lost a band member to her child getting too old for her mom to be on the road all the time. It was a Hail Mary pass that we were going to throw. Now, because we had accumulated a little success, we were able to put a bankroll together. We were able to put a bankroll together, a pretty sizable one for a local DIY band, we licensed 3 of our songs, 2 to whitewater rafting companies, and then 1 to our home state's Department of Tourism, and they used a national ad campaign as with one of our songs, with actually the name of one of our songs. I'm actually in the commercial. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I stay anonymous, which is why I'm not going to say the band or the song or any of that shit in this video. We knew that we couldn't just be in a 15-passenger van driving, 5 hours, 10 hours to play 3, 4, 5, 6 gigs at a time. We had gotten as big as we could get. Or at least that's what we thought. So luckily, if you are a regular viewer, if you go back to when I was doing the Drunk Uncle Radio podcast during the pandemic, I have a friend there who's in the business. He actually works for Rush. He does. You can go back. We did a whole video on it. And I guess I can call him Adam since he's on the channel. Adam very graciously helped us contact a PR person that he had worked with. He had worked with her through one of those Canadian rock bands that we know. I can't think of them right now. I'll probably think about it halfway through this video. Big Wreck. And this woman was a PR for Big Wreck. And at the time, we were told that we should release a record, to release a single, and put some of our money behind it. Well, because we had, sold songs, and when we toured on the most shoestringest of budgets. That band was anywhere from 6 to 8 members, depending on who was on the road with us. And we very rarely splurged on hotels. We saved our money. We worked really hard for it. We drove many, many hours to accumulate a lot of money for like I said, a band that's not backed by anything. And this very nice woman said that if we gave her $5,000, she would help us promote this single, right? And there's going to be lots of online ads and pointed YouTube ads. I remember she said that she for the kind of music that we played, she targeted Crunchyroll, which I later found out was like an anime website or YouTube channel specifically. And we would sit back and see what kind of numbers we got. And one of the things about being a local DIY kind of band, you now know exactly how many people are listening to you. We had a Pandora, and I'm sure it probably still exists. We had a channel on Pandora, or have. I don't know. It's been a long time. So we decided, yes, we will give you $5,000 and you will help us because you are in marketing, get this out. And we would do videos on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, and we get a few hundred views, maybe a few thousand views here and there. But all of a sudden, this video that we did, and that's another thing, we spent a lot of money, not a lot, but a sizable portion on the video for this single, because we knew this was our last shot at trying to get somebody's attention. And we just sat back, and I remember, now keep in mind, I'm not on YouTube yet. I hadn't started the channel, and that will let you know where we're going with this. I, being the statistic monger that I am, watched the views on the YouTube video just blow up for us anyway. And I think in like a month and a half or two, we accumulated what I'm looking at right now, 62,199 views. Hard to read without my glasses. And we thought that was great. 60,000 people heard our record or our song, and that's wonderful. Now, the plan was to garner as much algorithmic attention online and get those numbers, get those view counts, and then we would be able to go to Nashville, which is where I'm from, is where everyone goes because it's in the vicinity. It's the great magnet that is all Southern musicians and swindlers. We were able, based on that 60,000 view count, I'm sure it was less than that 6 years ago, whatever it was at the time, and we got a few meetings in Nashville with people who have large offices adorned with oak furniture. And this is what we were trying to get. We were trying to get to have anyone help us. And of course, same old story. They didn't dig the cut of our jib. We did a few showcases, as they say in the business, and nothing come of it. And then that band kind of fizzled out. We didn't even get to go on a big hurrah because the pandemic happened. That band played on Mountain Stage on NPR. We got to the point where we could sell out the major theater in our hometown. We could have kept on going at that level, but like I said, we were getting older and we needed to move up. Well, we didn't move up, we were able to leave behind a very, in my opinion, endearing and sometimes impressive body of work. And if you can't get to the big brass ring, that's a pretty goddamn good second place. A couple years later, I'm bored from not being on the road and playing in a band. I still played in bands, but not bands that like kind of toured and had an eye to, some sort of advanced success. I started this YouTube channel, and it was kismet because I started it about 8 or 9 months, I think, before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic hit, YouTube views went through the roof and my channel blew up. And like pretty much in like 1 month's time, I had no subs, and I was up to like 20,000. I'm up to like almost 41,000 now. My channel's definitely dropped off, but I don't really care. It's dropped off because I don't do React videos anymore. I just can't do them anymore. I want to talk about other things. Like the day that I figured out that a lot of this music business is fake and isn't real, or in the wrestling world, we call it a work. And here's why. As soon as I got my YouTube channel rolling and I was getting big views every day, I realized that the amount of engagement that you get on a video that's organic is exponentially more than what we got on that one video we did. Now I'm going to look at it again. On our video that we paid this nice woman $5,000, and then later on, I think another $3,000 to keep the campaign going. I think we spent about $8,000 altogether. On that video that we have 62,199 views, released October 5th, 2018. It was less than that when it was released, obviously, but it was a high number. We got 63 likes and 8 dislikes. And out of 62,199 views, we got 8 comments. Now, some of you will know what I just alluded to. I can't ever prove it, But this is my hypothesis. We bought a bunch of views and weren't told that we were buying views. I do know that ads showed up. I did see the ads. They're very professional. So I know that there was a campaign, and I know that like a few lesser known online magazines did review it. So there was an effort there made, but there was also, so I'm not saying that it was all for naught, because it kind of got us to what we thought we wanted, but at what cost artistically? I can tell you with 99% certainty that we bought views. And here's the reason why I say that. That video had 8 comments and 63 likes at 62,199. So I went to my video that is the closest in views, and it is a Travis Barker Hearts All Gone episode 29, and it got, man, I can't read without my glasses, 64,000 views, and it was released 4 years ago. That last video, our music video, was 6 years ago. I have 1.1 thousand likes and 95 dislikes. There's always 95 of them. And then I have 443 comments on a video with 64,000 views. That's been up 2 years less than the music video. Now, I know that the music video market is oversaturated on YouTube, but those views weren't real. There's no way. It's not possible. But the reason why I say it's fake and nothing's real, those fake views, no, I know that the industry says they have cracked down on this practice, but I'm telling you, we didn't know we were doing that. I'm pretty sure that there's members of that band that I'm going to send this to them that don't realize that's what happened. But I've searched all of my videos in the same area of 62,000 views that the other one had. And I've got about 15 of them, and it's the same story. Hundreds and hundreds of comments, thousands of likes, and 95 dislikes. It's all I ever get. And we didn't even know it. We got bamboozled. We got led astray. So I guess if anything, if you're a band out there and you're trying to make it, God help you, because I don't fucking know how you do it, because I almost feel like the live scene is dead. But if you are faced with this kind of decision, do better research than we did. For as much effort as we put into being a great band and practicing our instruments and showing up on time and trying to do everything right in the context of playing in the music and the art, we're pretty good at business too, but we fucked this up. We lost $8,000. You know how much $8,000 is to a band that plays regionally? Man, that's the world. That's why I don't think the music business is real. I don't think Taylor Swift is real. I don't think much is real anymore. I do a wrestling podcast, and we say this on there all the time. The whole world is a work, and only wrestling is real, because we spent $8,000, between $5,000 and $8,000. Well, I think at the time it was like 57,000 views or whatever. And it did get someone's attention, but then that went nowhere. So maybe if we had got the attention and then it went somewhere, maybe I would be on here saying, look, you're just going to have to fake your views. Hulk Hogan really didn't beat Andre the Giant. You're just going to have to fake the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get to that point. I don't know. Hope y'all enjoyed all that. I'll see you next time.